Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be discussing a very important issue or concern of new parents and new moms is baby sleep. Baby sleep is very important for the baby as well as the mother and the father themselves, and if the baby ends up sleeping the entire night or at least consecutive 3 to 4 hours, it is a blessing. So I'll be discussing my favorite and my top 10 tips to make the baby fall asleep faster and for a longer period of time. These are the tips that I learned over the time period. Now I'll be discussing the first tip, that is blackout curtains. You have to tell your baby the difference between day and night. You are encouraged to give naps to your baby during the day, when there is a little bit light in the room and it's not completely dark. But at night, make sure that there is no light coming in the room telling your baby that it's night time and now it's time to sleep consecutive hours. And it is very important that when you start your night routine, that is the quiet time for the baby. You should not talk to your baby, you should not play with him, you should not look him in the eye. It's the quiet time. You can just read stories to him and signal it that it's night time and now you're about to sleep. So blackout curtains and quiet time is very important. My second tip is white noise. White noise is a noise at same frequency, and it runs out throughout the night, signaling your baby that it's nighttime. Here is a sample. My third tip is massage. You should warm some baby oil, any baby oil that suits your baby skin, because baby skin is very sensitive. Here I am using the pigeon baby oil, and the best way to warm your oil so that it's not too hot is gonna be demonstrated in this video as well, so keep on watching. So along with my tips, that white noise and blackout curtains and quiet time, massage is very important. So you take one of small containers and fill it with warm or hot water, and then you fill another container with oil, and you place that container in the first one. So it's just gonna warm the oil at the right temperature, and it's not gonna be too hot for your baby. My next tip is sleep suits. It's very important to change your baby in the night suit. That just signals your baby that it's night time. You should change his diaper. I recommend using night diapers at night because they don't just get full so quickly, helping you avoiding changing of diapers at the middle of the night. So here are two kinds of sleep suits. This one is a little cotton one, and then here it is for winter. So suit yourself as the temperature is. Make your baby wear any one of these. The layering is very much dependent on the temperature of the room. You should make sure that your baby is not too cold or not too hot, otherwise it's just going to disrupt his sleeping patterns. The other most important thing is feeding the milk at the very right temperature. It should not be too hot or not too cold, otherwise it's just going to disturb the baby in the middle of night and consequently disturbing you as well. So using bottle warmers is a very convenient way of doing so. I've given my detailed review on the bottle warmer I'm using here, so go watch that video as well. Coming further, my next tip is sticking to a routine. It's very important that you stick to a routine. Here I have done some rough work. Firstly, I just observed what my baby's routine is, and then trying to schedule it down to my own routine, shifting the night times and shifting the naps, and when should one start the night routine and when should one help the baby go to sleep. I have some sample sleep routine schedules. If you want to have them, do leave a comment down below. I'll be very happy to help you all out. The next tip is sleepy baby. It's very important that you place your baby not awake and not completely sleeping. You should just put your baby in the crib when he is sleepy, so that he learns how to put himself to sleep and that you're not rocking him all the time. You should pat him. If he's calm, you place him in the crib and leave him. If he gets fussy, you pick him up and then you repeat it if as needed. So it's very important that you stick to a routine. You put your baby to the bed at the same time, and be very very strict about the routine and the massage and all the things that you do when the night comes. So my next tip is a heavy blanket. You should always tuck your baby in some heavy blanket, and the weight of the blanket will help him sleep better, as he has a sense of security and sense of he feels comfortable when some heavy thing is lying on him, and it will make him sleep for a longer stretch of time. Then we have the next step, that is mosquito repellent. It's very important that you spray mosquito repellents on the crib of the baby, never on his skin or never on the pillows. It's just gonna, keep the insects and bugs and mosquitoes away, because if they're just buzzing in your baby's ear, it's just gonna disturb him. So you don't want that in the middle of the night. So I'm just spraying here some mosquito repellent. I either got it from Miniso. If you want detail on any of the products that I'm using in this video, do let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to help you all. Never spray it on the skin. Now, my next tip is tummy time. It's very important that you give tummy time to your babies before sleep time. It helps them release gas. You don't want a colicky baby in the middle of the night. The tummy time will help them release gas. Use some bright colored blankets to help them do the tummy time in a much happier mood. Then the next thing is giving ripe water to your babies before sleep. It's just gonna help their digestion and help digesting the milk throughout the night, so you don't have to worry to burp them or they throwing up in the middle of the night. So ripe water just helps the digestion of the milk. And my very last tip is pacifiers. If you have a baby that uses pacifiers, you should always place extra pacifiers very close to the place where he's sleeping. For me, it's under the blanket where he sleeps. So it's very important, because in the night you cannot really see where things are, so it should be in the reach. And if he lost a pacifier, you can quickly grab another one and place it in his mouth. I hope this video was helpful. Do let me know in the comments down below. Do subscribe. Until then, take care.